Okay guys, it's your girl Dom. We are here with another video, and in this video we are doing my son Joshua's hair. We haven't cut Joshua's hair in a few months. I think it has been since July. The last time I've cut his hair, and he's a preteen and he's grown into himself. So he told me that, "Mommy, I want to grow my hair." So I said, "All right, cool. So let's start the process of growing your hair." So I'm not going to deter him away from anything that he wants for himself. So we are going to do the aloe vera treatment. The same process I did on my hair, I am doing on his for his hair to grow. So I just was doing his hair just to see, just as far as his length checking. I was doing just to see how healthy his hair was. We had no idea what we was going to do at the end, but I was just playing around with his hair. So the first thing I want to do is I want to work on wet to damp hair, or damp to wet hair, whichever way you want to say that. And I am going to pick his hair out because I want to make sure this water is completely saturated throughout his scalp, throughout his hair, so that way the aloe vera can easily just be applied to his hair. And we're just going to comb everything out to make sure it's a nice smooth transition. So moving right along, we are going to put this aloe vera in his hair. Now, for some reason, this aloe vera was not as gooey as the other aloe veras were, and I honestly think it's because I just had it in my closet for a really long time. So I think over time it just get really, really watery. I don't know. I was smelling it to see if it had a certain smell to it, like if it was bad. It didn't have a smell to it. Nothing was wrong with it. It just wasn't as gooey. So I'm thinking I had like an older batch of one, but it still did the job. So I'm just going to thoroughly put this all over his scalp. The only thing was, when it's like this, it was super, super runny. Like, it just kept running all over his face. So it worked. It did what it did. It did what it did. It did what it did. That's all I can say. It did what it did. But I am just going to saturate this all over my hair. I'm going to do the same thing how I do mine. I'm going to saturate all over my hair. Then I'm just going to comb it through. And then we're just going to section it off, and I'll be back. Also, before I forget, I love to do this process on unwashed hair. For some reason, it just works better. I've experienced doing it with my hair was washed, and then I put the aloe vera in, and then I've experienced it with my hair was not washed, and then I put the aloe vera in, and I just find it to be better, that it just works better. The process is even better when my hair is completely unwashed. And next, we are going to go in with my detangling brush to make sure everything is distributed in his hair as evenly as possible. I want to make sure I get every strand, or as much of getting of every strand as I possibly get. And then we're just going to do this all over his head. We're going to massage it in as well. So I'm going to use the two ends of the aloe vera that I saved and I didn't use, just to go around his hairline. He don't necessarily need this, but I just feel like, why not do it? This is something that I do for myself. This had helped my edges grow. So instead of me just doing it over his edges, I did this all throughout his head, just to give himself, just a little bit more massaging onto the scalp, just allowing for, things to flow. It felt really good to do it, so that's why I did it. Okay, now that we finished massaging his scalp, now I'm going to put his cap on. I'm going to let this sit in for 30 minutes. That way his hair is getting a chance to breathe. It's getting a chance to be worked all up, all the good stuff that aloe vera has to do for it. And I'm going to let this sit in for 30 minutes, and then I'll be back. Okay, so now the 30 minutes is up. We are going in with our Cantu cleansing cream shampoo, and I love to mix the shampoo and the aloe vera together. It's just like the perfect balance, the perfect duo. I love the way how they both activate the curls. You're going to see it in this video how they activate his curls. And then I'm just going to massage it in his scalp. I'm going to distribute it throughout his whole hair. I want every inch of his hair to be touched. So I am also going to just pull the product throughout his hair. Like, we're really just gonna work it in, and we're gonna do this for about 5 to 10 minutes, and we're just gonna massage it. And look at his eyes, he fell to go to sleep. This is what I used to do to him when he was a baby. I used to just mold my baby's head. And then we are going to use a detangling brush to detangle the hair, to comb the product through. Look at his curls. I know you can't really see much, but you can see some sort of definition there. Like, I just love the way this duo just activates the hair. It's just so beautiful. And of course, I gotta give him kisses, and he's so camera shy. Like, he's so camera shy, but that's my baby though. Okay, so we rinsed everything out. So we had to hurry up because my mom called and said we having some people over at her house. So it was like, I bet we hurrying up. So what I am going to use is all the products I used in my hair. I'm going to use this in his hair as well. So this is the Mielle. This is the leave-in conditioner. You already know this is my favorite leave-in conditioner, that and Honey Hydrate. So we're just going to rub this in. We're going to let that sit just a little bit. And his hair was it was feeling really, really smooth after this. And please forgive my camera for being foggy. He just got out of the shower, so the fogginess will calm down in just a little bit. Okay, so moving right along, we are going in with my leave-in moisturizer. This is by C. You already know this is one of my favorites. We're just going to dip that in there as well. And then next, we're going in with my Honey Hydrate. It's such another favorite. I think I always say all the products I use are my favorite because they just are my favorite. They help my hair grow, so they are my favorites. So, but I'm still gonna say this. It's my favorite. And then next, I am going in with Do Grow. Normally, this would be the Aloe Vera container. I love playing with him. Normally, this would be the Aloe Vera. I put in the Do Grow container, but I actually ran out of my Aloe Vera oil. I was so upset. But I had to use what I had to use because I didn't have time because we had to hurry up and go see my mom. Okay, moving right along, we are going in with the Taraji P Henson's Keep Shining. It is a dry oil mist. It shines, it hydrates, and it smooths the hair, and it's really great for curly and coily hair. And I had this product when I first bought all of her products before at one time, and I completely forgot about this product. I just thought because of the way it sprays out is so harsh. It doesn't like spray out, it squirts out. So I was like, oh, I wasn't crazy about it back then, but I realized putting the product in my hands and then distribute it throughout my hair works like wonders. So I have been all over this product all over again. Then next after that, we are going in with one of my favorites. You already know. This is the Garnier Fructis, the Moroccan oil. I love to put this in here. It just helps soothe the hair. I don't know. I just love these products. They all mesh together for me. Like, they have done me no wrong to my hair. So I'm guessing the same thing for my son's hair. And because we are blow drying his hair, of course, I want to go in with some heat protector. He's so silly. Oh my goodness, he's so silly. And I want to go in with some heat protector because we still want to protect his hair. After detangling his hair, we're going to go in with the blow dryer. I did have to change the settings a few times. I put it on high heat, and then after I felt it getting a little bit dry, then I put it down to warm. I had to hurry up well, it's mainly because he never had his hair blown out since I allowed for it to grow out. So it would have been a real hard blowout if I would have left it on cool. I needed for his hair to be as straight as possible so I can grab his hair. And plus, like I said, we was doing a length check, so I just wanted to see his hair growth process. And sometimes when I blow dry my hair on cool, it don't stretch the way I need for my hair to be stretched to see any length. So that's why I had to put it on heat, and I had to put it on warm. I didn't want to, but this was the only way I could actually grab his hair and actually see his hair length. Okay, so now we decided let's just play around with it, because now that I've seen his length, I was like, let's just see what we could do with your hair. Let me see if I can grab it. You know, if I could braid it, because right now I have no nails on, so this is the perfect time for me to actually grab it, to actually braid it. So we were just playing along. We were just saying what was going to happen. I asked him if he wanted braids. He said, let's see if we can do it. So I did a test braid and I said, oh, I can grab your hair, say less, we're getting braids. But I had to, you know, hurry up and finish because we did have to go to my mom's house because she had family, she had friends over. So we end up going there. But I had to, I just wanted to see for myself so I could plan in my head the hairstyle that I wanted to do for him. Okay, so it's the next day, and I had to blow it out just a little bit more because he was ripping and running at my mom's house. So right now it is time to part this hair, and when I am doing any parts, any braids, I love to go in with my Shine Jam. You could use Shine Jam, you could use Edge Control, whichever works best for you. I just find it easier for me to braid hair once I'm using my Shine Jam because it's easier for me to manage, it's easier for me to grab, and especially with his hair being the length that it is, I needed some assistance when it came down to parting and grabbing his hair. Okay guys, so this is the end. This is the finished look. I loved it. He loved it. He even said some of his classmates loved it. So he have been getting a lot of compliments on his braids. He looked a little bit older to me, but whatever. So guys, thank you so much for coming to my channel. Thank you for allowing for me and my son to entertain you as well as educate you. I pray that this was helpful for someone and inspiring for someone to grow their hair as well. Please don't forget to comment, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. You can give your girl some thumbs up, and please don't forget to press the notification button so you're alerted whenever I have any new videos coming up. See you in the next video.